Hello my baby beans, welcome back to a new video. I know I have not been posting a lot, and that's because I just kind of don't have the motivation to post. There's kind of no excuse for that, but I try at least. But yeah, here we are. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be reading part 3 of the series that I started called Daddy. It's an adult Bakugou Katsuki X child listener, written by Gracelyn _anime_lover. Please go, be sure to go check them out on Wattpad. They are amazing. And, I guess with that being said, oh yeah, also, I am almost done with my, Hanahaki, the character that I'm busy with. I think, you guys already know Dobby, but I'm almost done with his part, so if you guys have, any character suggestions that you guys want me to do, I'll put up a poll, and then you guys can choose. But without further ado, let's just get started with the video. YN's point of view. I wake up, cuddled in Mr. Zero's arms, and I look up at him, and he's watching TV. He looked down at me and smiled a bit. "How'd you sleep?" he asked in a soft tone. "Good," I say with a closed-eye smile. "Are you hungry?" He raised an eyebrow. I nod my head, and he picks me up and starts walking to the kitchen, where we see Mr. Deku on the couch. "Good morning, Mr. Deku," I say with a closed-eye smile. He looked behind him and smiled. "Good morning, YN," he said, giving me a closed-eye smile back. Mr. Zero walked over to him and pecked him on the lips. "Good morning, nerd," he said with a smirk. "Good morning, Ka-chan," he said, smiling. They gave each other multiple pecks on the lips. Blah! Y'all's a yucky. That's literally what stands there. Y'all is yucky. No offense, Grace, but why? What? Okay, hold on. Blah! Y'all is yucky, I said, sticking my tongue out. Mr. Zero chuckled and looked at me, putting me on the couch and started tickling me. Stop! I had tears peeked at the side of my eyes, but he kept going. I need a break. Can't breathe. I keep squirming to get out of being tickled, and then he stopped and I started to catch my breath. Yay, I can breathe! Mr. Deku snorted a bit. "Who wants pancakes?" Mr. Zero asked. I kind of did that in a Deku voice. I'm sorry. "What's that?" I asked, knowing what it is. Oh gosh. Let's just start that paragraph over. Yay, I can breathe again! Mr. Deku snorted a bit. "Who wants pancakes?" Mr. Zero asked. "What's that?" I asked, not knowing what it is. He looked at me dumbfounded, and Mr. Deku, and then mouthed something to each other. But I don't know what. "I'll make them so you can try them. I'll make them so you can try them, and you'll most likely love them," he said while walking to the kitchen. I scooted closer to Mr. Deku and started to look at the TV. "Hey, you want to watch Rio?" Mr. Deku asked. I nod my head, and then he turned on the movie and sat me on his lap. This is perfect. Listen to this. Skip brought to you by Pennywise mess up hairline. A time skip brought to you by Pennywise's messed up hairline. Okay, Yeah, that's like pure. That's awesome. I love it. Breakfast is done, Mr. Zero said. Mr. Deku picked me up and walked towards the table and sat me down in the chair and sat down in his. Mr. Zero walked over and put a plate in front of me. I made chocolate chip pancakes, Mr. Zero said while sitting down and started eating. I picked up my fork and then stabbed a piece of pancake and bit into it, and it was so good. I take another bite, and Mr. Zero smiled at me. I'm sorry for background noise. My mom's watching something. So you like it? I nodded my head and went back to eating. Skip brought to you by Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Rip Chadwick, you will be missed, but not forgotten. Wakanda forever. Okay, so I just quickly want to pause there. Like, you know how Chadwick, like his surname, like a lot of people pronounce it Boseman, I think? It's just, every time I hear that, it makes me cringe, because it's not it's not Boseman, it's Bosman. 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 Only the true South Africans will know this. But no offense to anybody who says it like that. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just Bosman. Okay, continue. After we were done eating, Mr. Zero got me dressed. I'll put a picture up of the picture of what YN is wearing. I'll put it up when I'm editing this video. Is everything okay? Is everything... words? Is everyone ready to go? Mr. Deku asked. I nodded my head, and Mr. Zero did as well. Mr. Zero picked me up and put me in the car, and then got into the car. Mr. Deku started to drive somewhere, and I started to get a bit tired and drifted off to sleep. Bakugou's point of view. I can't speak. Words are just... It's too hard. We pulled up at the adoption center and got out of the car and carried YN in. And we went to the front desk lady. Hello, how may I help you? She looked up from her computer. Ground Zero, Deku, how may I be of assistance? She asked, a stuttering mess. Yeah, we would like to adopt her, Deku said, pointing to YN. Okay, what's her first and last name and date of birth? She asked, looking at YN. Hold on, I say. I shake YN lightly, and she slightly wakes up and looks at me. What's going on? She said in a tired voice. So cute, I thought. Do you remember your full name and your birthday? I asked in a quiet tone. YNMNLN, and in brackets it says birthday, so I don't really know what to say there. I'm just gonna say my birthday, or whatever. Or B-Day. You know what? I hate this. YNMNLN and birthday, she tells us. The front desk lady nods and types in her name in the computer. She can go play in the playroom if you want, she said, pointing to the playroom. I look at YN and she nods, and I put her down so that she can go in the playroom. I look back at the front desk lady, and she prints some paperwork and staples them. You need to fill this out. She stands up. She hands us a little stack of paperwork. All of this? Deku asked. No, the two on top is filling out the parental information. And and if you want to change her name, and the rest, if the medical stuff, this is a long video. I'm so sorry. Just like pain. I am so sorry. Ooh. No, the two on top is filling out the parental information, and if you want to change her name and the rest of medical stuff and a little about her childhood. We nod and go to fill out the paperwork. Time skip brought to you by all my deflating and inflating ass cheeks. Oh my gosh. Oof. Anyways, YN's point of view. I was playing with some blocks when Mr. Deku and Mr. Zero came in, so I walked up to them and they crouched down to my level. Hi, Mr. Deku. Mr. Zero? I smile. Hi, YN. We have something to tell you, Mr. Deku said, looking at me, and then Mr. Zero. We're gonna be adopting you, and we'll be your new parents, Mr. Zero said. I froze up for a second, then jumped into their arms and hugged them, and some tears fell from my eyes as they hugged me back. What should I call you now? I asked, then looked at each other. They looked at each other, looking for an answer. How about Daddy and Papa? I say, pointing to Zero for Daddy and Deku for Papa. Daddy nods his head and picks me up and kisses me all over my face. Daddy, stop! That tickles! I say, giggling. We all walk back to the car, and I knew that things could only get better from here. Random person's point of view. Looks like the number 1 and number 2 pro hero have themselves a little girl. Oh, Katsuki. Only if you chose me instead of that loser. We could have been perfect little family, but of course, you had to be difficult. Just you wait. I'm going to make you suffer. And that's it. That's part 3 of Daddy. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, yada yada yada. I don't really care. Sorry. I'm not really sure when the next part's gonna be out, but once I get motivation again, I'll make sure to post it. I promise. What else is there? I will link the story down below as well as the writer of the story, Graceland_anime_lover. Again, be sure to go check them out. The story is awesome. I will put a poll up on my Wattpad. No, not on my Wattpad. Oh my gosh. I'll put a poll up on my community tab so that you guys can vote who I should do next for my Hanahaki series, because I'm almost done with my Dobby story. But I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this video again, and I will see you all. Oh, also, I'll link my Discord down below. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I'll link my Discord down below, and yeah. Feel free to join if you guys want to join. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Again, I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.